Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. So we're going to be getting the purple charms at the upcoming reset on the global server, and I wanted to make a priority guide, and this time I've actually sorted it by class and we have it in order of what we're going to see appear in the Jura trials. We're going to have support and warrior tomorrow, and then it will continue on down the line. So hopefully there's a little bit more helpful, like, in categorizing the different heroes. Now first, most importantly, as always, pick up the heroes which have been released from this season, which are Gwyneth, Sylphira, and Kazim if you want to. Get their charms from the charm merchant. Of course, Gwyneth and Sylphira are major priorities, but these are just going to cost you a bit of gold, and it will not need you to use any of your crafting resources. So make sure you do this immediately after reset, because then you won't make the mistake of actually crafting them and waste your resources. Okay, so we'll go down the line. We'll begin with supports. As you guys see, support is the most top heavy in terms of charm priority. It always has been the case because you're going to use them in multiple different teams. A lot of meta supports basically for different Dream Realm content and even AFK stages. So we're going to go ahead and lead off with the twins. Of course, twins are the most important Celestial Hypogean in the game for Dream Realm content in almost every Dream Realm boss team. And so getting their charms as a major priority is going to increase the haste that they provide to your allies, all of your entire team, and that is going to be really a good thing. We have Contest as well, who is really doing well in pre-endless Dream Realm right now, and even for some high deficit AFK stages, she is having some usage over there, but mainly it is the Dream Realm angle, and she's going to provide an attack buff whenever she grants healing to one of your allies, and that is a really good effect. We have Valara and Celise. Valara and Celise, they both have the same effect as Contest has on their charms, but they're both going to be meta heroes for Dream Realm or AFK stages, and that is why they're a major priority to get their charms. Also, just by the way, getting these charms increases the stats of your hero as well, and increasing the stats of Valara or Celise, that increases the attack buff they eventually provide to your whole team, and so that is why that's also a major priority. Smokey, I put him so highly because I don't think he's having much Dream Realm usage, but Primal Lord, he's in the top Primal Lord team right now, as you guys know. And so getting his charms is going to be important for that if you really want to max out your score. And we're not going to have many days of Primal Lord left, so Smokey is going to be a major priority for that. Then we have Rainier. Rainier is seeing some usage in Dream Realm still, and so he's still definitely a priority to be getting your charms for. And his charms will grant attack to the ally behind him, which is a powerful effect. And then we have Eevee. So Eevee is a hero who's receiving some minor usage in Dream Realm right now. Nothing major, but she is having that usage, and so getting her charms is going to be a priority. And for Lady Starfallen, Dream Realm boss, she is in the best team. We have Hugin, who is not having the most Dream Realm boss usage, but his charms are a good upgrade, and he will have some usage definitely. We also have Titan Reaver coming up. It just launched on the VN server, so these are also things we want to plan for, getting, building two teams of strong heroes. Then we have Faye, who is for Lady Starfallen Dream Realm boss. That's pretty much it. That's why her charms are priority. Damien is like in some backup teams, same with Coco for like Lady Starfallen and things like that. They're not in the top teams, so that's why they're right at the end of the list over here. Not going to be a major priority to get. And then we have Mikola, who not really seeing much usage at all. Again, really budget backup teams for some Dream Realm, maybe in Titan Reaver, some budget teams, but more likely not going to be a major priority. And I didn't put Pandora here because Pandora is seeing no usage in Dream Realm so far. Potentially in Titan Reaver, she might be brought out, although it does seem a little bit early for Pandora. But yeah, if Pandora is going to have usage, then you can also put Pandora somewhere here on the support. Okay, moving on to the warriors, we have Himmel, who is going to be very important to buff up Freerin for Dream Realm content right now. You guys have definitely been noticing that, and so that's why I put him number 1 in the priority, because his stats are going to increase the attack of Freerin as well. Baelran I put very high up. He's not going to have Dream Realm usage. However, Primal Lord, if you have Baelran built and you're going to run the Baelran Contest team, that is going to be the top team for Primal Lord. When we get the purple charms, at least that's how it was on the VN server, and that's why getting Baelran charms for Primal Lord is important. Florabelle for Doomscrow Dream Realm boss or whatever other boss she's being run in, so her charms are important. Kruger for some niche Dream Realm bosses, that's important for him. Zandrock if you're using him in AFK stages, and Cord and Valka not really seeing any usage right now, but they are solid heroes. Potentially for Titan Reaver, they will be brought out, and that's why I put them at the end here. So Warrior is very simple, not that many priority targets. Tank is kind of similar. Tank also going to have some major heroes heroes, but then some minor heroes. Gunner is a major hero for Dream Realm right now, especially if you haven't built, and also for AFK stage, he's going to have that value. So Gunner Charms, I've rated the highest. Alna, if you have her fully built and you're running her with Saida in AFK stages, of course, that's a priority then to get the Alna Charms. Other than that, obviously, don't bother with the Alna Charms if you don't have her built. Damon is going to be for some Dream Realm boss content, even Glooma, backup teams and things like that. So getting the Damon Charms are going to be beneficial for that, and so that's why he's a good priority. Theodore for AFK stages, it improves like the shield. He grants shield to nearby allies that can help your survival in AFK stages, but of course, in Dream Realm as well, he's actually in some budget teams with Freerin and Himmel, so there's that too. Thorin, Granny, Fresco. Now, all of these, so these three heroes, Thorin, Granny, you've seen somewhat in Dream Realm recently. Fresco, not really at all, but maybe for Titan Reaver, we will see something. But basically, these three heroes do not have a charm bonus, which is going to increase your damage. Their charm bonus is purely defensive for their own survival, which probably isn't going to make much of a difference. And also, their damage is usually not contributing that high. So that's why I put them really low priority. Honestly, not that important at all. But yeah, then we have mages, of course. Freerin number 1. Freerin is one of the best heroes in the game right now. Really doing well in pre-endless Dream Realm, and no doubt will be doing well in Titan Reaver. Mihira for AFK stages, if you have her belt, or even if you have her one copy, you know, the charms can also make a difference. So Mihira for AFK stages. Galahad, for some Dream Realm right now, we're actually seeing Galahad being used to power up the Breakthrough Spell artifact, also in Primal Lord, also in and Freerin is also Primal Lord, by the way. But Galahad also in Titan Reaver, more likely she's going to be in that. And then we have Aurora, who is in Doom Scourge, or any other Dream Realm boss you're using her in, so getting her charms will be a good priority. Cassidy in some really backup teams, sometimes with Sylvan, sometimes with Gwyneth. But yeah, she is seeing some minor usage, so for Dream Realm, so if you're using her in any top team, the charms are valuable. Shamira Siren, not really being used. Shamira in some really budget teams that basically I'm sharing in my Dream Realm videos. If you don't have Freerin, you don't have Gwyneth and things like that. But if you have the latest heroes, you probably are not going to be using Shamira for Dream Realm, and Siren for some AFK stages, so there's that value. So you can get the Siren Charms for AFK stages. So that's mages done. Moving on to rogues, we have Saida number 1. They're not, rogues actually have the fewest heroes, which are actually major priorities. So Saida, if you have her built for AFK stages. If you don't have her built, don't bother getting her charms. So there we have Saida. Ravion for Dream Realm, some Dream Realm teams, and probably Titan Reaver are going to be in some teams. Pheromore for some budget teams in Dream Realm right now, so that's why they're both a priority. Shadewing for some really free-to-play friendly teams for Dream Realm. Maybe Titan Reaver going to have some usage, so there we have Shadewing, and Iron for AFK stages, but not going to be a major upgrade priority for. It's not the most needed AFK stage hero to have charms on, but eventually, yeah. Okay, guys, we are almost done. We just have the Marksman left, so Alicet is going to be, the ordering may not actually be ideal, but Alicet is in some Dream Realm right now, and also Titan Reaver likely to be in. Kulu for AFK stages, if you have her belt or even one copy and you're using her, probably getting the charms will be worthwhile for you. Nazuk for some Dream Realm, he is having some decent usage in Dream Realm, probably Titan Reaver usage as well, so getting his charms will be decent. We have the Zany, who is having some very minor Dream Realm usage, kind of Sylvan as well. Both of these heroes having very minor Dream Realm usage. Sylvan was technically in the top team today for King Croker, however, it's because we're at a specific point where there's survival issues, and also you need like a maxed out EV and Sylvan in order to even run that team, and so for majority of players, still like the other team options are better. But yeah, so Sylvan, we have to keep our eye out on him. Maybe he will rise to a higher priority, but for right now, hey, I'm going to have them both down here. Maybe in Titan Reaver, he will be in one of the top teams. And then we have Bonnie. So Bonnie is going to be for AFK stages, some minor usage, and potentially backup teams for Titan Reaver or something. But that is basically it. So guys, this is the rundown, in my opinion, of the charm crafting priority for your purple charms. Hopefully this is helpful. And again, make sure to pick up right after reset these heroes from the charm merchant. Gwyneth, Sylphira, Kazim, they all came out this season. They're all going to be available just for a small amount of gold in the charm merchant shop. And then you'll save all of your crafting resources for the other heroes. And of course, though, stay tuned for my Dream Realm video guides, because in that I will highlight the key charms for the day that you should be getting crafted. But this is going to be a good priority priority chart to really follow along. And really the only hero, like I mentioned earlier, that may have been left out is Pandora, because currently Pandora is not being used at all, but maybe in the Titan Reaver coming up, potentially she may have some usage, but that is obviously yet to be determined. So anyway guys, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts about this, or if there's any other hero you think was not included here, or if you think a hero is higher priority, feel free to share that in the comment section. That is always helpful. Because I definitely could have missed something. So thank you guys for watching. That's going to be it for this. And if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. My affiliate link is in the description of this video and a pinned comment. And you can actually bookmark this link in your browser. And whenever you're planning to make a purchase, just return to the bookmark link and make your purchase. It will support me and be greatly appreciated. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now.